I've got a big problem. I woke up this morning, there were ants on the end table next to my bed. Went to the bathroom, there's ants crawling all over in there. Got outside and I see ants crawling up my house. It's been raining for about a week and a half, really heavy, and I got a feeling it's driven those ants out of the ground and they want to come in my house where it's nice and dry and probably find some food. And if you've got ants, I'm going to show you how I take care of them without nasty pesticides. Now you're going to need a few things to get rid of these ants. The first is some sort of vessel. I like little mason jars because they're pet safe and they're kid safe. You screw the lid on tight enough, your kids can't get them off and get to it, and pets can't get to the solution through the little tiny hole we're going to put in the lid. Next thing you're going to need, plain sugar. The secret ingredient that we're going to use to get rid of these pests is boric acid. 99.9% pure boric acid. I got this off of Amazon. I think you can find it at your local hardware store. Now the way we're going to do it is we're going to mix some boric acid with sugar because most of these ants love sugar and they're very attracted to it. Now sugar is going to be our attractant and the boric acid is going to be what rids us of these nasty little pests. The trick to this working is the right ratio of sugar to boric acid. And I'm going to tell you that here in just a little bit. Now our bait's going to go in these mason jars and I'm going to show you how we put a hole in the top. Now this one obviously you can take a drill bit and drill a hole, but if you don't have that, you can use a screwdriver, a flat bladed screwdriver, a hammer, and a small block of wood. I'm going to show you how to do this real quick and then we'll get to mixing this up. This part's pretty easy. Just lay your screwdriver at an angle, take your hammer and lightly tap it down into the wood, and it'll create an opening just big enough for the ants to come through. Simply do that 2 or 3 more times and you've got your lid ready to go. I'm going to make several jars of this ant killer and place them around my house and in my house. Now I've got a dog and I don't want the dog to get into it, so that's why we're using the mason jars. And just to make sure that my dog doesn't want to get in them, I actually punch the holes from the inside out and it makes this edge a little bit jagged. So it'd be very uncomfortable for my dog to try and get any of this, which I don't think she will, but not every animal is the same. Punch your holes from the inside out, makes it a little bit jagged, just to ensure that your pet doesn't want to mess with this. Now here's the ratio I use to make sure that the ants don't die on contact with this. I want them to take some of this bait back to the colony and feed the other workers and the queen and kill off the colony. So I'm going to use 1 part boric acid to 2 parts sugar. This will ensure that those nasty little ants will have time to take some of this poison back to the colony and feed their buddies. We make sure we wipe out the whole colony that way. This is really important because if you're only killing the ants that you can see, you're never going to get rid of your problem. All right, let's get to mixing this up. I'm keeping it very simple by using a tablespoon to mix everything. 2 tablespoons of sugar and 1 of boric acid. 2-to-1 mixture is what you want. I like to add just a small amount of water just to make everything mix really well. The last step is just screw the lids on tight, make them tamper-proof. Now I've got one more trick that's going to make sure the ants find this really fast. I'm going to put just a dab of honey on the lid close to those openings and it will draw those ants in immediately because there's nothing they like better than honey. It doesn't take much. All right, we're ready to go get rid of these ants. I'm going to show you where I place these to get maximum efficiency out of them. Now this is a prime example of where you want to place these ant baits. There's a steady trail of ants going back and forth. We're going to put one right there where they can find the bait super easy. Now we'll come back here in about 20 minutes and the ants are going to be all over that. Well, it's a few days later and almost all of my ants are gone. They've eaten almost all the bait out of the trap. There's a few dead ones still in there. So I'm going to rebait and these ants will no longer be my problem. I hope this video helped you guys. If it did, hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, I'll see you on the next Ask Dad How, where I have simple solutions to everyday problems.